Hi guys, I was asked this question over the weekend. Are men afraid of successful women? Why is it that men have insecurities and ego? Let's talk about it. Welcome to the Half Men podcast. My name is Fowobi. You guys know me. I have no filter. I'll tell you exactly how it is. No man in this old niggerdom, in this world, jokes aside, no man is afraid or insecure by the wealth of a woman. And I went further to say this. If you are from the bottom, I would encourage you to be in a relationship with people at the bottom and grow with them. If you're from the middle class, make sure you go with people in the same relationship or house. You get the idea. Go with people on your financial or society status level. If you're from the top, make sure you do the same thing. Women have this downside. They play the game of hypergamy. They want the best. Take for example, a woman at the bottom or the middle class, she believes that she's entitled to the guy at the top. And I say this, every stage, those three stages you see, the bottom, the middle class, and the top, they have different mind frame. If you want to be with those at the top, you better fix your mental state of mind. And I say this is how I know that a woman is not from the top, or a man is not from the top. Victim mindset. Yeah. Let me explain. At the top, it's not the men that control the family. Would you believe this? Women control the family. The men control safety and security. How do I know this? It was taught to me by my mother. Remember when I told you guys that my mom told me something some time ago? She said, the power of a woman is like the director of a movie. She said, men are like the characters in the movie. You let them play their part. You get my point? Now, the fact that she controls the family, this is what she does. If you, a foolish woman that have ego, in the first place, you're not supposed to have ego as a woman. If you have ego and you come into the family, you get my point of those at the top, they will shit test you. How do they shit test you? Let me explain how they shit test people. If a woman ever meets you and she fancies you on a subconscious level, she would shit test you. She would test you to see if you can take it. If you are about that life, she will try to mess with your ego. Now multiply that activity times 100. This is how rich people do this. But not to deviate from the initial point, men are not afraid of successful people. Men just don't like successful women. It's the attitude. It is the mannerism, your composure, the way you carry yourself. If you talk to a woman, especially in today's age, they will tell you they fancy a man that has emotional intelligence. I say that's false, because emotional intelligence, it is a feminine trait. And women will hate men that have stoicism. And stoicism and emotional intelligence, they are on the same level like this. The difference is this: stoicism is masculine. Emotional intelligence is feminine. When I'm stoic as a man, take for example, when I talk on this podcast and I say certain things, I see women in my comment section saying, oh, you should not have said that. You should have said this. I wish I can say, go fuck yourself. I wish I could say, go fuck yourself. But I don't have the time. I don't have the energy. But to cut a long story short, men are not afraid of successful women though. The downside, the reason why I said the bigger percentage of women are not going to meet their dream man is this. The dream man of the bigger percentage of women out there, they are like 2% of men. Just 2%. Now, women want 10% of men. You see, out of those 10%, 8% of these men, they are faking their lifestyle. Yeah, I said it. 8% of them are faking. Those 2%, they have nothing to prove to you. I'm telling you the truth. You don't even know them when you see them. That's the blunt truth. And Most of you will meet them at the coffee shop, at the grocery stores, or at the airport, or just living life. And most times though, most of these men will watch the way you interact with other men, the way you treat other people. This is the reason why I try to tell women that you need to work on your mental state of mind. Learn how to talk to people. Learn how, even if you have all the money in the world, you still need to work on your communication skills as a woman. You are extremely powerful as a woman. You are. But your power as a woman, it becomes pristine. It becomes 100% with the support of a man. Women are very, very powerful. I keep telling you guys. And women are great leaders. But their power is under the influence of a man. Think about this. Women can create nothing by themselves. Not even one thing like this that benefits society. Not even one thing like this. But if a man comes into her life and apply direction, then she's a great leader. Then she controls the house. Because she can only operate perfectly well under the influence of a man. Look, society right now, there are so many foolish women that come from nothing. And I say this buoyantly. They come from nothing. And you see them all the time scrolling on TikTok trying to find old money swag. Say, nah, I don't be a name brand. I'm old money. And I guess because I'm naturally disrespectful, I ask them, like, who's your father? Like, I'm just curious, who's your dad? Where did you get that ego from? My father used to tell me this adage when I was young. He said, any to jẹun panu, ẹni tẹ́bi ń pa ọkàn, which simply means that those that have money for sure, they portray themselves like they don't have money. They wear basic t-shirts. They compose themselves. It's only people who don't have money that take. So most of you, when you start making $80,000, $100,000, you automatically believe you're on top of the world. But you are not. And I try to teach you guys, just humble yourself so you can synchronize with a man, with a woman that would... Because two is always better than one. Two is always better than one. This weekend was long. I was with Baby. You guys, if you guys don't know who Baby is the love of my life. Baby is the only one in this world that calls me daddy. Yeah, I love it when she calls me daddy. You know. Well, take it. You guys should take it easy. I have to go. Be well though.